look down on us, potentially from angles that don't have trees covered, help their buddy get out of here. Maybe kill us too. So right now they're trying to surround us between Team 16 here. Holy moly. Whew. So we know there's a guy here. He could be anywhere at this point. We heard shots from up here. And we know that there's a team over here. We don't know where everyone is. And our teammate Saban just got knocked. So I'm going to say right over here. Going out of building. Enemies at unknown locations. Very unsafe. Very unsafe play, for sure. I'd say fairly risky holding that long without a bolt action. Let's go back and watch that, actually. Actually, a little. Yeah, holding that for that many shots is going to be risky. Look at this guy here. Imagine he had a bolt action, was looking. Arrow would be dead, for sure. Doesn't get that knock. Had a free head there. Again, holding it very long. That was Mayo this time. He knew he got the first shot. He knew he didn't hear an SR. That's the only reason he held it. Now, here's one thing we just did. We just did a little ring around the rosy here. Oh, we just got knocked again. Yeah, we just did a little ring around the rosy here. When you're taking a fight like this, if anything, you want 3 people to peek at once, if anything. But what we had was, we had Arrow peek, and then we had Mayo peek, and then we had Saban peek. So let's see here. This is around... I'm just living around the rosy side. See, around 12, 15. 12:15, we have multiple individual peaks. Should go at same time to avoid conversion. So what I mean by that is Team 16 has 3 people. He backed up because he got hit once or twice, but 3 people minimum looking in this direction. Now, if you peek one at a time as they have 3 people zoomed into you, that one person at each given time, is going to get shot by 3 people at once. If you peek with 3 as they're peeking at 3, you stand a much better chance of getting hits or knocks or anything. So I think we definitely need to find a way to coordinate when we are peeking. Now, this is a very chaotic scenario, so I understand why they are doing what they're doing a little bit. But this is panicking, and if they're gonna go to the next level, if you're gonna grow as a team, you need to find ways to improve things like this, which was individual peaking. So individual peaking, definitely a big thing. This guy got out. Klex got out. So they don't know, they're finally relatively more safe at this angle now. Very good play by Team 10. I'm impressed with what they've been doing so far movement-wise. Besides driving right by a team in a compound. That was stupid. Okay. Got Sabin. He gets knocked. Oh boy. Arrow comes in for a heal here. So let's see. Mayo did something good. Let's go back. What is that? Closes the door, thank you. What? This goes right back to... We'll try to find the spot. Okay, so. Mayo peeking alone. No one peeking with him. We're trying to get a revive on Sabin at the moment. So Mayo comes in. First of all, runs right into the fire of these guys peeking. He should have gotten knocked here if they were looking. Now he's peeking into 3 people at once holding the same angle. Again, if Wrathgod wasn't backed up here healing... 3 people looking in, just... I think that's another knock. So fortunate knock there. Good aiming by Mayo. I don't think the best take on a fight. Oh, man. Another angle comes in. He was holding that way too long. Let's see. I'm going to say 13, 15, or 13-ish. Around 13. Mayo holds angle way too long. Should have knocked. Yet what's his name over here? If Lord of War was paying attention, would have gotten that knock easy. Good fight. A good shot, rather. Black let out again with a big nade. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's not knocked here. Oh my god. What? Let's go back and watch that. So, damn, what the hell just happened? Alright, so this guy got knocked. Blacklit runs out and nades that spot. Great. I think that this only works because he has this coverage. Let's look at Sabin here. Who's covering for this? Okay, so now he's going to throw this nade. Alright. Very good cover here by Sabin. Obviously, we'd hope for a knock, but very, very good cover. I'm not sure if there was communication for that cover. I think if Blacklit had said, hey, I'm going to throw a nade, you need to cover my balcony, or you need to, yeah, or my balc window. That communication needed to happen. But I also think that we had to communicate that Lord of War was right here before. He's all the way over there now, but there's a very good chance that he's over here. And in that scenario, it's going to be a lot harder to throw that nade. So things came together really well here for Blacklit and his nade. the fact that Sabin was ready to peek at this point. I hope that was communicated. So what I'm going to type down here is 1335 push. Was the balcony cover communicated? Unfortunate. Aware of Lord of War's positioning. Now, what would really make me happy, I'm going to go back now. I'm going to look at Mayo's perspective of this. See if he's covering where Lord of War was. He is. He did, but I think it was a little later than when Blacklit pushed. So that was almost very good. So let's see. Mayo, very good cover of Lord of War's spot. Maybe 1.5 seconds too late. So then we have a push. It's fine. Okay. So what happened here? We have guys all the way at top of the hill that are now making it rain on us. Okay, so then my question becomes, we have to go a little bit back here. Did anyone at any point look north? So before it was south. Remember we had the people when we were at this compound over here. We had people to the north and everyone was shooting at them, not worrying about the south. This was a little bit closer proximity, so I understand the attention being pulled in this direction. It's actually the only reason this push worked in the first place. So what I need to see is after these two knocks, I need Sabin, because he's the furthest back here. I need his first reaction after those knocks to be look south. Or in this case, north rather. Look north. Now, these guys are pretty far. I don't know if he would have spotted that exactly. But he's in the best spot to just open this door, quick little scan, maybe zoom in on this car, be like, okay, that was been there, no one there. And then maybe help around here. Now, this is a really critical moment where you really want you want favored matchups when you're pushing. So the idea was, and I understand the idea, Sabin's going to be here. He's going to be covering little support fire as Blacklit Arrow push and Mayo push. Now, the problem with that is this is not Counter-Strike. And in this game, you're going to have scenarios like this where all of a sudden you're really pushing with 4 people with your 1 support shot over here. You could push with 3 and still know you're at an advantage. You still have a 3v2. And holding Sabin back just to look south here helps cover these people up here who take away your 3v2 and make it a 2v2. So it would still be a 3v2 if Sabin was over here holding this northern bit of shots right here. So let's see how this ends up playing out. I'm going to watch what Sabin does from this point. Knock. Okay, I think the riskiest part about all this, while Sabin zoomed in here and Mayo's healing, Lord of War before, oh, he's getting shot from somewhere else it looks like. He was right here before. So Sabin could get knocked,